If you are in this building, jump off this railing in this manner. And then, use this window to enter the building. Then, wipe out your opponent with ease. This can be very useful if you are against a squad, and your teammates have died. Now, this one's a good tip. Have you ever died while trying to warn your teammates about enemies that are nearby? If the answer is yes, then this one's for you. Notice how long it takes to open the chat list, and then select enemies ahead. In this much time, you can become an easy target. Instead, try this. When you hold the chat button, a circular list shows up. Now, all you have to do is swipe to select a chat. This will save you a few seconds, and you can keep moving while you select a chat. When you are at school, and there are enemies on the second floor, jump over this railing in this manner. Then, quickly tap the climb button to go through this window. Then, wipe out your enemy. Your opponent will not expect you to come through this window like this, so you can get an easy kill. Whenever you have enemies on a bridge, be sure to use the space at the bottom to switch sides on the bridge. Your opponent will not know when you switch sides. And, whenever you knock a player, never rush to get the kill, because your enemy's teammate will want to revive first. And, at that point, be ready to shoot. As soon as your opponent starts to revive, finish them with ease. Now, you have 2 kills, instead of 1. Throughout your gameplay, you will probably be switching scopes numerous times every minute. So, the first thing all players must do is head over to the settings screen and press scope. Then, at the bottom, press enable quick scope. This is going to be the most effective way of increasing your reaction time. Look at how quickly you can switch scopes. All players that use this have speed as their advantage. Can you imagine a noob trying to kill a player that is 2 meters away with a 6x scope, just because they don't have enough time to switch scopes using the settings screen because their enemy is nearby? How ridiculous would that be? Have you ever noticed one thing all gamers have in common is that they all use headphones? Headphones make it much easier to find out if an enemy is nearby. Listen to these footsteps. Notice how the footsteps fade away as your opponent goes further away from you. This can be useful if you don't have a good weapon, and the best thing to do is avoid battle. Now, have you ever wondered which view perspective is the best? Well, the answer is, it depends on your requirements. For example, if you want to have an intense match, FPP would be ideal. This is because, in FPP, your overall view is limited, because you can only see the things that are directly ahead of you. Whereas, in third-person perspective, your view is much broader, which makes it much easier to spot enemies while you are still behind cover. However, did you know, FPP is much more thrilling, because you would experience what it would actually feel like being in that situation in reality, making your gameplays much harder. Now, let's have one in Pochinki. As you rank up, you will realize most pro players land here, mainly because there is so much loot, and so many places to shoot from. Including a very good hiding spot in this building. First make your way to the second floor. And carefully, jump out of this window, in this manner, then, slowly make your way to this secondary roof. Now, you may stay low, until it is safe to leave. Or, you can make your way towards the end, and kill your opponent from above. When the play zone is small, and there are only 2 players alive, it can become very challenging to reach safe zone. Especially, when your opponent knows where you are. Notice how my opponent is in the play zone, so I must be the one who gets out of cover. Whenever you make a run, always keep your crosshair towards your enemy. This drastically increases reaction time, so when your enemy tries to kill you, you can quickly kill them instead. Like this. Now, get ready for the best tip. Subscribe to Splendid Pro, because more incredible content is coming soon. And be sure to hit that like button.